Today we have the Eight of Wands. And as always, I'll explain the meaning of the card and how it relates to love and relationships, career, finance, and health and spirituality. So let's go ahead and begin. So this energy is actually related to Mercury and Sagittarius. And Mercury Sagittarius has a lot of exciting energy, but also it's very hasty. It is also quick to judge. So that being said, the card itself represents movement and action, taking off, gaining momentum, but it also represents obsession and jumping in or jumping to conclusions without facts, right? So that's where the hastiness comes from. So how does this apply to love and relationships? Well, let's go ahead and see. When it comes to you being in an actual relationship, this is actually a good card because it indicates a time of progress. It could also indicate that you are in the early stages of your relationship, such as you met the person, you're starting to date them, and there's a sense of infatuation and being swept off your feet. But also looking at it in a sense of don't rush into love, but that is exactly what this energy is about, is rushing headfirst into something that you might not be well prepared for. So now, if you are single, we're thinking of making sure that this is real connection, not infatuation, not obsession, okay? Because that could change the dynamic of the relationship quickly. It could also represent kind of like a whirlwind romance or a temporary seasonal romance, like a lot of people have during the winter time, right? Making sure that they have someone for those cold and dark nights. So be sure that you are well aware of what you're getting into. So let's move on to money and career. So this card represents work related to traveling or going out somewhere when it comes to your career, possibly meeting up with people who are going to collaborate with you. It also feels like you're going places, physically attending something, okay? Conferences, meetings, doing things that are just going to be outside of your comfort zone as well. So how does this apply to money and finance? Well, we're looking at a lot of money coming in, a lot of money just showing up, but do not be too hasty and do not spend it all at once. We got to make sure that we avoid high risk of investments as well, such as overspending just for the sake of spending but for the sake of appearances. Also, don't get into contracts that you feel in your gut are not going to go well. So trust your gut with this. All right, so moving on to health and spirituality. When the Eight of Wands appears for health, this is about rapid and miraculous recovery, possibly from an injury or an illness. It could also be that you are feeling more physically active, meaning you have more energy. It could be because you're implementing a new diet and exercise routine, or it could be that you are feeling that you need to get in shape quick because there's something in the horizon that you need to attend and you need to feel 100% healthy and you need to feel like you look good. All right. Moving on to spirituality. This is about an upswing in your connection to Creator, Source, God, whatever you want to call it. This is about developing your psychic gifts your healing abilities and gaining momentum in this. Maybe there's a possibility that you are progressing quite fast, and that's a good thing, okay? But also be mindful of how you're using your gifts. It's kind of like being careful with the amount of power that you are being given and using it wisely, using it for the benefit of humanity. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.